morning, student. Today we are going to discuss chapter 7, fraction, exercise 7.7. Question number 1. Question number 1 है Javed was given 5 by 7 of a basket of orange. What fraction of oranges was left? The basket. I repeat this question again. Javed was given 5 by 7 of the basket of oranges. What fraction of oranges was left in the basket? Okay. So, if you subtract 5 by 7 from 1, because here we let the whole oranges of the basket is 1 and Javed take 5 by 7 oranges. Okay, so fraction of oranges left in the basket is equal to what? Fraction of oranges. Fraction of oranges left in the basket. Fractions of oranges left in the basket is equal to what? 1 minus 5 by 7 oranges given take by Javed. Okay, so 5 by 7, 1 minus 5 by 7. So you can also write 1 is 7 by 7 minus 5 by 7. Okay, so how to take HCF? You know very well. So here we can write 7 and 7 minus 5. So this is equal to 2 by 7. This is clear? So I hope all of you understood. The fraction of oranges left in the basket is 2 by 7. This is clear? Now I repeat this question again. Javed was given 5 by 7 of the basket of oranges. What fraction of oranges was left in the basket? Okay, so this fraction of oranges 2 by 7. If you subtract 5 by 7 from 1, then you get 2 by 7. 2 by 7 fraction of oranges left in the basket. This is clear? I hope all of you understood these questions. Now we are going to discuss next question. Question number 2. Question number 2 है Naina was given 1.5 piece of cake and Najma was given 1 and 1 by 3, or you can say 1 whole 1 by 3 piece of cake. Find the total amount of cake that was given both of them. Okay, I repeat this question again. Naina was given 1 and 1 by 2, or you can say 1 whole 1 by 2, and Najma was given 1 whole 1 by 3 piece of cake. Find the total amount of cake that given to both of them. So here we find total amount of cake. This is equal to, if we weight them, 1 whole 1 by 2 plus 1 whole 1 by 3, then we find the total amount of cake. So let's see. First we register after this we start question number 2. I hope all of you understood question number 1. This is clear? Now so here question number 2. What we write first here? We write here the total amount of cake. Total equal to the amount of cake given by Naina, 1 whole 1 by 2, 1 whole 1 by 2 plus amount of cake given by Najma, 1 whole 1 by 3. This is a mixed fraction. First we convert it in proper fraction. Sorry, improper fraction. So 2 1 are 2. This becomes 2 into 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 3 into 1 plus 1 by 3. 3 into 1 plus 1. So this is equal to 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 3 plus 1 by 3. So it becomes 3 by 2 plus 4 by 3. So what is the LCM of 2 and 3? 2 and 3 both are prime numbers, so their LCM is their product. So 2 into 3, this is equal to 6 now. So it becomes 6 and this becomes 4 2 are 8. 8. So this is equal to what? 14 by 6. If you convert it in mixed fraction, then you get. Also you can simplify 7 by 3. 2 whole 1 by 3. The total amount of cake is 2 whole 1 by 3. I repeat this question again. Nana was given 1 whole 1 by 2 piece of cake and Najma was given 1 whole 1 by 3 piece of cake. Find the total amount of cake that was given to both of them. So total amount of cake you can see here. We first write 1 whole 1 by 2 plus 1 whole 1 by 3, and after this we convert it in improper fraction, so it becomes 3 by 2 and 4 by 3. After this we take their LCM, because you can see the denominator of both fractions are different and both are prime numbers. So LCM of prime numbers is their products. So their product is what? 2 and 3 is equal to 6. Okay, and in this case we use cross multiplication methods, and here's a little mistakes like this. You can see this becomes 3 3 is 9. This is 6 and this becomes 9. This becomes 3 3 is 9 and 2 4 is 8. Clear? And if you add them, then you get 17 by 6. Okay, and this is equal to what? If you change in mixed fractions, convert in mixed fractions, then you get 2 whole 5 by 12. This is clear? This is the right answer. Okay, now here are some mistakes. We want to write 9, but by mistake we write here 6. So sometimes it happens. Okay, so our total amount of cake is 2 whole 5 by 12. This is clear? So student, I hope all of understood this question. Now we are going to discuss question number 3. Let's see what have been question number 3. In question number 3, what have been question number 3? Question number 3 have, one day a labor earned rupees 58 point, or you can say rupees 58 whole 1 by 2. Out of his money he spent rupees 18 and 3 by 4 on food, and rupees 6 and 1 by 5 on the other needs. How much he left with him? I repeat this question again. One day a labor earned 58 whole 1 by 2 rupees. Out of this money he spent 18 whole 3 by 4 on food, and rupees 6 whole 1 by 5 on other needs. How much is left with him? Amount of money immediate amount of money is left with him. This is clear. So first we write here money earned by labor. This is equal to 58.5 rupees. Okay. Money spent on food. This is equal to 18 and 3 by 4. And money spent on other needs. This is equal to 6 and 1 by 5 rupees. So money left, if you add them, first we add the money spent on food and the money spent on other needs. After we subtract it from the money earned, then we get money left with him. Okay. So let's see how to solve this question. First we erase it. After this we solve question number 3. Okay. Now so question number 3 here. First we write here money earned. Money earned. This is equal to what? This is equal to 58 rupees 1 by 2. Okay. So you can convert in proper fraction. Then we get 2 plus 1. So 58 into 2. This is equal to 5. 2 8 is 16. 5 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 11. And plus 1. This is equal to what? 117. This becomes 117 by 2 rupees. This is the money earned by the labor. Okay. Now we write money spent on food. How many money spent on food? This is given 18 whole 3 by 4 rupees. Okay. So we write here money spent on food. Money spent on food. On food. This is equal to what? This is given 18 whole 3 by 4. If you convert it in proper fractions, you know very well types of fraction, proper, improper and the mixed fractions. Okay. So fraction is in the form numerator by denominator, where numerator is greater than denominator. This is an improper fraction. And when numerator is less than denominator, this is a proper fraction. And this part is called mixed fractions. Okay. I hope all of you know it. Now, so this is the mixed fraction. First we change it in proper fraction. So it becomes, you know very well how can we change. You can write it 18 into 4 plus 3 by 4. Okay. So it becomes improper fraction. So 18 4 is 72 plus 3 by 4. This is equal to 75 by 4. So this way you can change it 75 by 4. Okay. 75 by 4 rupees money spent on food. Now next, money spent on other needs. Okay. So here we write money spent on other needs. Money spent on other needs. This is equal to what? Needs. This is equal to given rupees 6 whole 1 by 5. Rupees 6 whole 1 by 5. If you change it in proper fraction, so it will become 5 into 6, 30, 30 plus 1, 35, 31, 5 into 6, 30, 30 plus 1, 31. It becomes rupees 31 by 5. Okay. Now, so we need to find the money left with him. Uh, for this, first we add the total money spent. Total money is spent. So total money spent is equal to what? Total money is spent by labor is, if we add this plus this, so we have here rupees 75 plus by 4 plus rupees 31 by 5. So LCM of both is 4 into 5. You can see here, this is 5, this is a prime numbers, and they are not multiple to each other. Nobody multiple to each other, so their LCM is their product. So it becomes 20, and you multiply it by 5. So 5 into 5, 25, carry 2, 5 7 35, 35 plus 2, 37. Clear? Now, plus 31 multiplied by 4. So 4 1 is 4, and 4 3 is 12 rupees. Add then you get, you can 375 plus 124. If we add them, then you get what? 4 plus 5, 9. 4 plus 5, this is equal to what? This is equal to 9. And 2 plus 7, again 9. 1 plus 3, 4 rupees by 20. This amount of money is spent by labor. Okay. So now we need to find the money left with him. If you subtract this amount from the amount earned by labor, then we will get the money left with him. Okay. So for this, first we erase him. After this, we find. Okay. Now our next step is money left with him. Money left with him is equal to what? Is equal to what? So here you can see the money earned by labor is 117 by 2. This is the money 117 by 2 earned by labor, and this is money 499. This money is spent by labor. Okay. So here you can see, you can write it here. LCM is 20, so you can write it 1170 by 20 minus rupees 499 by 20. Clear? If you multiply both numerator by 10, then it will become 10 to the 20, and 117 10 ja 1170. Clear? So in this way you can see that their denominator have equal, so you can subtract in easy way. Okay. Now, so their LCM is 20, and you can write here 1170 minus rupees 499. Clear? This is equal to, if you subtract them, then you get 671. Then you get rupees 671 by 20. This is the amount of money left with laborers. If you change it in mixed number, mixed fraction, then it's become 33 whole 11 by 20. So it's become rupees 33 whole 11 by 20. This is clear? You can write it. This become rupees 33 whole 11 by 20. This is the amount of money left with laborers when he spent 18 and 3 by 4 on food and 6 and 1 by 5 on other needs. This is clear? So student, I repeat this question again. A labor, one day a labor earned 50 and a half. Out of this money, he spent 18 and 3 by 4 on food and 6 and 1 by 5 on other needs. How much he left with him? Okay, so in this question, first we find the total amount of money spent by labor. So here we add them and we find this quantity 499 by 20. This quantity, this money is spent by labor. This money is spent by labor and this money is earned by labor. If we subtract the spent money from earned money, then we get the money left with labor. So here we find 33 whole 11 by 20 rupees. This amount of money left with labor after the spending money 449 by 20 rupees. So student, I hope all of you understood these questions. Now we are going to discuss next question, question number 4. What have been question number 4? Let's see. Question number 4 है Jaydev takes 2 and 2 by 5 minutes to walk across the school grounds. Rahul takes 2 and 1 by 4 minutes to do the same. Who take less time and by what fraction? I repeat this question again. Jaydev takes 2 and 2 by 5 minutes to walk across the school ground. Rahul takes 2 and 1 by 4 minutes to do the same. Question asks to us, who takes less time and by what fraction? So student, in this question this is given that the time taken by Jaydev is 2 whole 2 by 5 minutes. This is equal to, if you change it in a improper fraction, then you get 12 by 5 minutes. Okay, now and time taken by Rahul, this is also given 2 whole 1 by 4. If you change it in improper fraction, then you get 9 by 4 minutes. So here you need to compare it. Here we need to compare the fraction 12 by 5 and 9 by 4. Convert them into, so we convert them into equivalent like fractions. For this, we write it in both are same denominators. So if we multiply both by 4, then we get same denominators. After this we compare it. Okay, and after you find here that Rahul take less time to walk across the school ground. Let's see how to solve these questions. First we arrange. After this we solve this question. This is question number 4. Okay. In this question, The time text by Jaydev. This is given. Time text by Jaydev is given here. 2 whole 2 by 5 minutes. 2 whole 2 by 5 minutes. Okay, if you convert it into a proper fraction, then you get 12 by 5. 12 by 5 minutes. Okay, m by n with minutes. Clear? Now we write time taken by Rahul. Time taken by Rahul. This is also given 2 whole 1 by 4 minutes. 2 whole 1 by 4 minutes. If you convert it in proper fraction, then you get 4 to the 8 for 9. 9 by 4 minutes. This is clear. So here, if you compare it for both fractions, so 12 by 5 and 9 by 4, how can we compare it? First we convert them into equivalent fractions. Okay, so here we compare both fractions. To compare the both fractions, the fraction 12 by 5 and 9 by 4. This is both fractions. We need to compare it. Okay, so first we convert both fractions into equivalent fractions. Okay, so for this, what is the sum of this? For equivalent fractions, first for like fractions, equivalent like fractions. So for equivalent like fractions, we have same denominators. So we convert both in same denominator. For this, we multiply by both denominator by here in this denominator 4 and in this denominator 5. Okay, so convert them into equivalent like fraction. Convert both 12 by 5 and 9 by 4. Convert them into equivalent like fraction. Okay, so for this it's become 12 by 5. You can write it 12 into 4 by 5 into 4. This is equal to 48 by 20. Clear now? And if you this fraction, we convert it in equivalent like fractions. So you can write it 9 into 5 and 4 into 5. This is equal to 45 by 20. So here you can see both fractions. 48 by 20, this is equal to 12 by 5, and 45 by 20, this is equal to 9 by 4. Both are, here you can see, both are equivalent like fractions, and both denominators are same. So you can say this fraction is greater than this fractions. Okay, so as you can see, 48 is greater than 45. 48 is greater than 45. So you can write this implies that this fraction 48 by 20 is greater than 45 by 20. Or you can 5 is time taken by Rahul, taken by Jaydev, and 9 by 4 is time taken by Rahul. So you can say Rahul take less time to walk across the school ground. Okay. So here, however, we can say Rahul takes less time, takes less time to Rahul takes less time to walk across the less time to walk across the school ground. The school ground. Okay. So student, I hope all of you understood this part, this question. Okay. And now if you subtract the both, if you subtract the both fractions, then you get a difference of time between them, and you find that Rahul takes 3 by 20 minutes less times by the Jaydev. So I hope all of you understood this question. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.